Hello there. Thanks a lot for coming by PosterCentral.com's video blog today. I'm Pete Howard, and rock and roll is here to stay, for heaven's sake. You know, any Chuck Berry concert poster from the 1950s is a blast to have and essential to any serious rock and roll concert poster collection, right? But you take one with such a awesome, let me move in a little bit, huge, prominent photo of Chuck, and he's doing the duck walk, he's wearing a tuxedo, he's got his famous white Gretsch Falcon guitar, and he's looking dead straight at you. Oh my goodness, I mean, just such a great look on this poster. Makes it very easy to overlook the condition issues. The yellow was undoubtedly much deeper when it was printed, so it was used. It was in a window selling tickets, and so it's a bit faded, and otherwise it's in pretty good shape, no complaints. But you know, it's got the used feel to it, which sometimes it's scary to find an old concert poster in mint condition. You have to really wonder if it's real or not. So I don't know, you can just feel the, you know, you can feel the 50s in this, and you can feel the Deep South, because we are talking Jackson, Mississippi, and the Stevens Rose Room. I should give you a top to bottom on this. I haven't quite done that yet. There we go. I will talk more about the venue info in just a second. And there we go, including Clarence Frogman Henry, the opening act. And anyway, Stevens Rose Room, great venue for a Chuck concert in 1959. It was a large blues club that attracted patrons from all over the state of Mississippi, being the state capital and centrally located. So in '59, here we are, you know, midsummer 1959. Chuck had just been back in the top 40 for the 9th time this summer with Back in the USA. But nobody can deny that 1950s rock and roll had just about run its course by this point, and in early 1960 Chuck was too pooped to pop. So I don't mean he was tired, I mean that was the name of his next single, which alas did not make it into the top 40. So Chuck would go away, but return of course with top 10 hits in both the 60s and the 70s. Then we've got, as I just mentioned, Clarence Frogman Henry, with a big hit in '57, Ain't Got No Home, not on the poster, but still, that's some pretty strong prominence for an opening act, don't you think? I mean, the Chuck picture is huge, which is great, but that's a good third of the real estate there for Frogman. Nice photo. He looks like a a preppy yearbook photo or something, but you know, that's I wouldn't expect that from a swamp rock hit like Ain't Got No Home, but still, you know, it's the real thing. This is the real McCoy. That's really great. Now, going up to the venue information, as I promised, I love that line across the top, which tells us he'd been there before. Brought back by popular request, too. Wow, Stevens Rose Room, how cool. Sunday, August 23rd, 1959, unusual example of the year being given, 9 o'clock until dash. And, it's kind of late for a Sunday night, but what the heck, it was the middle of summer, right? Okay. Admission, $1.75 advance and $2 at the door. And then I like that line, look at that, can you see it? Tables sold on a first-come basis for $1. Wow, that's interesting. So that was obviously above and beyond the ticket price, so, you know, people could, to be comfortable, I guess, for the entire show, just get a table. I don't know if they held 4 to 8 people, maybe even only 2 people, you know, an extra 50 cents a head for a table. Maybe that was worth it, hard to say. And then you might notice all that fine print because it says, buy advance tickets at, and then I won't read you all 10 places, that would take all day, but it does include such charming locations as Grace's Beauty Shop and King the Tailor. And then also a couple places in Tougaloo, 10 miles away, and one in Canton, which was in the Jackson metropolitan area. So it's you might recognize this oval here, all in person, even though there's only 2 acts listed. That's very much a Murray trademark. That's the Murray Poster Printing Company in New York City, and this is a Murray, and it's 14 by 22 standard cardboard window card. Chuck Berry concert poster from the 1950s. What more can one ask for if they collect 50s rock and roll? Boy, I'll tell you, and that picture, I'm going to end with that picture. That's just so sweet. And the way he's looking right at us is just so killer. Just love it. So, hope you like it too. Thanks a lot for coming by, and we'll see you next time for something soon. All best. Bye-bye.